cooking video. And today is my daughter's 14th birthday, and she wants to have Italian beef. Thing is, we're now vegan, and back home in Chicago, Italian beef is one of the most known foods to eat, other than our chicken and hot dogs. But you know, we don't live in Chicago no more, and I happen to be scrolling around looking for a vegan style recipe, and I found one by this beautiful sister right here. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to recreate the vegan style Italian beef that she made. So let's get into it. We're gonna start with all our dry ingredients. I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on. Right here, she said use 2 cups full of Vital Wheat gluten. I have 3 because I want to make a little extra. Why? I don't know. That's just who I am. And me. Y'all know how I do. I'm always doing some extraness for no reason. Okay? So anyways, we have the Vital Wheat gluten. We have some nutritional yeast. If you don't know what nutritional yeast is and why it's so healthy for you, look it up. But nutritional yeast is very healthy. Also, the Vital Wheat gluten is very healthy. It's 21 grams every half a cup. I have literally 3 cups, so I have probably a little bit over 200 grams of protein, which is excellent because a lot of people wonder how we get our protein, which is like I tell y'all, vegans get it a lot of ways. We also have a half a cup of onion, a half a cup of natural garlic. I have some oregano. I have some cayenne pepper. I also have ground cumin. I have paprika, Himalaya salt, because we know Himalaya salt is way better than regular salt, because regular salt have all that plastic and all that crazy stuff going on. Himalaya salt is healthy because you get 81 minerals from it, which is excellent. We have some vegetable broth. I didn't have any mushroom broth, so I got vegetable broth. I do have some mushroom, cream of mushroom, which I probably don't use. Of course, we got some rolls that don't have any dairy in it, which is excellent. We got some peppers back here. Some peppers back here. They ain't the ones that we had back in Chicago, but it'll do what it do. And yeah, let's get started. So first, we're going to take some of this nutritional yeast. We're going to put some in here. That's more than enough. Okay, and if you want to know how the Vital Wheat gluten look, it looks like this. If you don't know, now we want to put some of the oregano leaves in. Just about a tablespoon or 2. It's up to you. Then we have some ground cumin. Alright, so we got the ground cumin, so we're going to put some of that in. Just about a tablespoon or so. Paprika. Don't need too much of that, probably just a tablespoon or more. Then we have some red chili pepper. Okay. And we're gonna put some pink Himalaya salt in. And she said do all the dry ingredients first. So for the pink Himalaya, we're gonna pinch with 2 pinches of salt. That's enough for the pink Himalaya. And then what we're going to do, we're gonna put a little bit of onions in. We're not gonna use all of the half of onions because if you don't know, one thing that most people, not all, because some people like theirs dry, we like our breads to be dipped well. So we want to make the juice also using the same seasonings and the vegetable broth and all that good stuff. It's just, you know, I want to make sure I don't overdo it and use all of it right now. Mix all that in very well. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. Mix all those in very well. Add a little bit more oregano, because you can season to your liking, or maybe to your health. I don't know. Maybe you can't have a lot of salt. Maybe you can. My house, we go pretty much medium. Not too much, not too less. I don't like a lot. Dry ingredients is pretty mixed. Pretty good. Cayenne pepper a little bit more, because I like my spices. I'm not sure. I never made this way before. I never made this, so I'm giving her credit because I never tried this. This is a little new for me. Okay? Add a little bit more of my onions, a little more garlic. The rest I'll use for my sauce. I mean, you know, for the juice, the dipping well juice part that we like to do back home. Now I am going to start with the wet ingredients, which is soy sauce, and I'm going to use a little bit cream of mushrooms, just a little bit, because I want to use some for my sauce. She didn't have cream of mushrooms. She said you could use mushroom broth, but they didn't have any at the store, so I'm going to use half of this right here. Can. Cream of mushroom. I was surprised they didn't have milk in that cream of mushrooms for me. Okay, so got the little wet going on here. Now I also want to add some soy sauce. Not too much. Probably half a cup, you could say. And now we're gonna go in with our wet ingredient, which is the vegetable broth. And then we're just gonna mix this all together. We're just gonna form, it's gonna look kind of like dough, guys. From my understanding. But let me hurry up so we don't get too hard in things, because y'all know I talk. I'm gonna see y'all in a second. Alright guys, she did say a lot, so I'm just gonna use maybe like 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, because she didn't say use a lot. And this is already drying up, so I don't want to put too much in to take away from the taste. So I just put in like 2 tablespoons or so. But this is already coming up like she said it would into like a dough form, which is really pretty actually. I like it. I supposed to been put that on. Tomato paste. I've been sitting here this whole time. I still forget it. But let me hurry up and I see. This is pretty much how it looks in a doughy form. You can see all the good onions and garlic in here. She had a pan that looked similar to this one, like a pound cake pan. She said basically you don't have to add any oil, so I'm not. And yeah, I'm gonna bake this for 30-40 minutes. Well, until it's done, I'll let you guys know how long it takes. I also have another piece right here. Remember I told you I did 3 cups. So I'm just gonna, oh my God, I got that hands on. This little piece, I'm just gonna do this for 2. And I'm gonna put these in the oven, guys, for about 30 minutes, I guess, 30-40 minutes. Maybe it'll be done in 30-40 minutes. I'm gonna put it on bake 350, and I'll see y'all in a second so we can make the juice. Alright guys, so we're back. Now we're going to make the sauce, the juice, the deliciousness. So what we usually do in Chicago, most people like to say they want a Thai beef dip well, extra cheese and jalapeno peppers, or granada peppers, grenadine peppers, which is, you know, a Chicago style thing, you know. But anywho, we're gonna try to make that sauce the vegan style. We have our organic vegetable broth. It don't have to be organic. It's just the one my boyfriend picked up. Why? Beyond me and you. So we're gonna put that in there like a 1.5 cups right now. We're gonna put in a pinch of Himalaya salt. We don't need too much of that. The rest of the onions that I have. This is just pretty much gonna be the juice. Then we're gonna put in the garlic. One, 2 spoons of tomato paste. I don't think we need a lot. Then we want to go in with our spices. I'm going to show y'all a little trick in a minute, a little trick. We're going to go in with some ground cayenne pepper. See that? Then we're going to go in with some paprika. Okay. And we're gonna go in with some black pepper. Then we're gonna go in with some of this cream of mushroom. We're gonna just use the rest of this cream of mushroom. No need to waste that. Probably like 4 to 6 spoons. Okay. That's all of that is left. You can season to your liking. If you feel you need more seasons, go for it. If you feel like you need less seasons, put less seasons. Now we're gonna add some oregano. I don't know what it is about this oregano, but I love my oregano. Stir that around. And then we're gonna go in with some cumin, ground cumin. Probably enough for a spoon or two. And then give it a good stir. Because once all the meat done and we shred it up, like she did in her video, I'm going to put some of the meat in here. And I like to add some of my jalapeno pepper juice. This is totally optional. There you have it. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this soy sauce. Just about a tablespoon or two. I don't think you need that much. I'm gonna give this a good stir. This is just that juice, you know? I'm gonna add a little bit more of this broth. Because we like to dip it well, so we're going to dip it well in here. Alright guys, and I'm going to sit this on the stove and I'll let you see how it looks when it's done. Alright guys, so this is the Italian beef juice for my juicy vegan style Italian beef. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit for a couple of minutes so it can get a little bit hot. I got it on low, cook it for a minute. I'm going to let it cook for about 10 minutes or so. And then after that I'll take it off and I'll let you guys see how it looks. Guys, so this is the beautiful juice that we're going to drip our buns in. But right now we just pretty much let, you know, it sit for a second. It is actually done, this beautiful, you know, Chicago style Italian beef juice. It is done. But right now we have to wait about 15 more minutes for the meat. Alright guys, so this is how the meat look when I cut it up. The thing about it is I don't have a shredder, so I'm just going to cut it up the best I can. Right here, this is how the original big one that we made looks. Looks so good and golden brown, right? So we're going to take this off. Like that. She had parchment paper. I don't have any, so I use aluminum foil. It is. Anyway, so I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna let this sit and I'll be with you guys in a minute. Okay guys, so basically, because I don't have a shredder, I'm just gonna cut it up the best I can to look good to me. It tastes like sausage, like Italian sausage. It is really good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these up like I did over there. I'm gonna cut these up. I wish I had a shredder because then it would look a little bit more like hers, but I don't, so I'm just cutting it up any dang on way. But it tastes really good. It really does. I'm actually a little surprised because I taste a piece of it and I like it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just cutting it up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it in the sauce so it could get some sauce on it. And I'm going to show y'all how it's going to look like that. But let me finish cutting this up and I'm going to throw it in the sauce and I'll let y'all see it. So right here I just put some cheese on here and I put it in the microwave for a minute so it can melt. This is how it looks. Now this is the cheese that I use right here. This is a non-dairy Follow your heart, cheese. Now, what I like to do, and I don't know what we do back home, we like to dip ours in juice. All the meat is in here now, guys, because nobody like their bread to be dry. I know I don't. But what we do, we just dip. We get that bread juice. That bread gotta get nice and juicy, guys. Oh my God. And this actually tastes good. I really like the taste of this sauce. Okay? And you take it out. You don't want to get it too soggy. Ooh, look at that already. And then what we're going to do is some of this meat, vegan style, 100%. And we're going to throw it on here. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to throw it on here. Right? That's more than enough. Right? And I'm going to just throw some more cheese on here. And I'll be right back and let this sit in the microwave. Alright guys, so now that is melted, we're going to throw some peppers on here like we do. But we usually have the Gardene's peppers, but we ain't have none. I ain't found none. And then what I like to do, I like to take my little cap, put a little bit, pepper juice on it to make it a little spicy. And that's it, y'all. That is it. 100% vegan style Italian beef. Made by yours truly. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Before we leave, we always leave with a positive message. If you want to be different, you must think outside the box. It's your favorite BBW. I'm ready to get up out of here.